Hello, very quick, very quick tutorial. Just barely a tutorial actually. Look at all this useful information when I load up my project. This is great. This is messages from OpenGL saying what's wrong with my code, and how many tutorials do you know that say about this? I've been doing OpenGL for months now, and this is the first time I've ever stumbled upon how to do it, and I just searched for it for something in the wiki. Catching errors the easy way, and basically you make a callback message like you do with when you send stuff like callbacks for the keyboard to glfw. This is the same thing, only you're sending it to OpenGL instead. So you create the function, and then you enable debug output mode, and you set the message callback function in there. Don't know what 0 does. I haven't even looked at what this function does. I literally copy pasted it in here and made it work. Basically, all I did was add here's the callback function. And then down here where I enable all the different things like cull face and stuff, you've probably got something like the depth test in here. I've just got GL enable debug output mode, and then set the message callback function there. And when I run the code, you get all these messages. You are going to need to put in stuff like printf got uniform locations wherever you've done stuff like that, and you want to know if the debug stuff is going on, then you're going to need to know where the error is actually happening, but otherwise you get some useful information. So before the loop even begins, I've got an invalid enum thing, and this is really important for me, this one, because my project's trying to generate 3D textures, and I'm just trying to write a texture at the moment, and it says texture type and format combination is invalid. I was working on this last night. I could not get this to work, and I didn't know this. This is so useful. So I really recommend setting up a invalid meshes loop like this. You can see here the loop begins. I've got getting uniform locations, projection, model, view, and then there's a callback message here saying the operation is invalid when the uniform is a matrix. So I wondering where that was. So that's the reason I put in all the printfs. It turned out to be where is it? It's a model. There we go. Look, GL uniform 3F model. And it's just at 3 locations. That's because in a different project I was using just a point for the model in a particle shader, because that's the particle emitter. I won't explain that. Basically, this is wrong. It was just put in copied and pasted from a different project, because this is a random project to try and get something working. Anyway, yeah, go to this. Just search OpenGL error or something. OpenGL. It's on the Kronos.org OpenGL wiki /OpenGL error. And the catching errors the easy way, so handy.